good?
Yeah.
Happy summer.
Yeah, happy summer to you as well. Yeah, looking all summerish. And
You too.
everything.
Getting the beard growing out.
Yeah. I'm letting it flower like
Letting it flow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, free and easy.
Uh-huh.
So, I've never actually been in this temple. This is amazing.
Me either, yeah.
I don't know if it's like brand. It looks kind of new. I don't know if they built it when they built that plaza.
It kind of looks that way. Yeah.
Sometimes you never know. Nothing is everything. No, that's all you. That's all you.
Well, it'll be all me then.
That is a amazing bowl of noodles.
Yeah, I asked for the extra whatever that was.
Oh,
And then the broccoli.
we got some vegetarian Thai. Well, in Thai, this would be prad kapow, which would be pork. So, in vegetarian world, this would be ground tofu, soy product. Looks delicious. All right, so we're having our lunch here, and as luck would have it, the public school brigade has shown up. I think they're waiting to get on their buses over here, but man, is it loud. And they're like right there. The idea of like social proximity in China, social distance, is a very very different one. As I'm filming this, I will say, as I'm filming this, I just noticed that they just cleared a space around us. Kind of interesting. I think that's the trick. Just film. Just start filming. Nobody wants to be on film. Nobody wants to be on a film. So we lost each other somewhere in there.
Hopefully not too far.
Hopefully not too far in.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some good footage in there.
Yeah.
But one final question. No, I'm just kidding. My question was going to be, what is the future of international education?
Well,
But that's a big question.
yeah, that's humongous. I think it is as far, and let's say in our situation, it is as far as it goes along as the budget or the amount of monies that is available, to the school and to the teachers.
Yeah.
So we kind of see now we're a little bit, handcuffed as far as what we are actually going to be able to do. The amount of people that we're going to be able to do it with.
Yeah, sure.
So I would say, yeah, based on the amount of money.
It's a business.
Yeah.
And it's just, this is one of the topics that I think I'll get into at some point, which is like in our industry, which by many measures is a very, I think it's very, what do I want to say, like there's a lot of good things about it that, that there's been so many amazing schools that have been built, and they really promote learning and holistic learning, and hopefully produce people that are well-rounded, deep-thinking, compassionate, caring people. But then the question is, what is that for, right? Because the standard path is, the reason why a lot of these families send their kids to our schools is because they want them to go to these amazing universities. And I think that my impression of the university system, at least in the U.S., is that it's changed quite a bit in the last couple of decades. When I was in school, it was an experience that not everybody could have. But the goal was as much just to find out about yourself, explore, being a thinker. Like a liberal arts education was fine. If you wanted to go study philosophy, maybe people would kind of look at that as maybe not the most practical. Like but I think the world, and I remember like graduating people that were philosophy majors. Companies would look at those people and say, "We want you. You're a thinker, and you know how to solve problems." And these days it seems like it's medicine, it's business, it's engineering, especially.
Right.
So.
Yeah, back to that point that I talked about. You're well traveled. You know how to communicate with individuals. Cross culturally.
Yeah.
You know how to, again, communicate with people. Gravitate them. How to. Make them think in a different way because you've had prior experience and knowledge with those individuals. So it makes you much more of a person. Can work, collaborate with a team, other individuals, and so on. So,
yeah, that's what we need. That's what we will need. Communication, collaboration, compassion. All right. Well, maybe we'll stop here. Any last thoughts?
We will continue to, be the best versions of ourselves. We pray that everybody else will do the same.
Namaste.
Stay.
Peace, brother.
Yes, sir.
Let's go find those middle school kids.
No way.